Namaste, and welcome to day 23 of the Ready, Steady, Shimmy challenge. Now, today we're going to be layering two things together. And since we're in the week of variation, of variety, I'm going to give you one possibility, just one possibility, and that one you're definitely going to incorporate. Besides the one possibility that I'm going to give you, you are going to take out three other combos or patterns or layering structures from the same concept. And the concept is to use a figure 8 either in the chest or in the hips or in the legs or in the arms along with a shimmy of your choice. So the shape of an 8, verticals, horizontals, in space, moving around, however, and try to be creative. Remember, we've just crossed over the week of creativity, so try to be creative. Now, I'm not going to give you too many cues for this one, but I'm going to guide you into one. So this particular one combo of the 8 with the shimmies, I'm going to ask you to use, but then I'm also going to ask you to try to create 3 more patterns like these. So the shimmy can be the chest or the hips, any kind of shimmy. And the figure of an 8 or the shape of an 8 can be in any part of the body. The arms, the legs, the hips, the chest. So you're creating an 8 and at the same time, you are doing a shimmy with either the chest or the hips. So the one that I'm going to ask you to do is this particular one, and then you're going to add 3 more to the combo that you create. So we're going to work with an undulation of an 8 that goes diagonally down, lifts up, goes diagonally down, lifts up, diagonally down, lift 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 up, diagonally down, and up, diagonally down, and up. Now, as I do that, I'm going to create an oblique shimmy. So remember, this is the one pattern that you are using, and then you're adding 3 different patterns to this, okay? So I'm going to work with an oblique shimmy, okay? As I get into my oblique shimmy, I'm going to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down to the 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 up. So the figure of 8 is in my chest, my shimmy is in the hips. Now you can choose to play around with this the way you want. You can create an 8 somewhere else and do a shimmy somewhere else. Those are for those 3 extra patterns. So in total, your combo is going to have 4 patterns. One, the one that I'm sharing and giving you right now, and the other 3 are going to be designed by you. It's really about variety. So you want to create a combination of an 8 and a shimmy pattern that's not usual to you. That's not something that you usually do. Something that's different, but that's based on the principle of layering the figure 8 and a shimmy at the same time. So let's just get into this one with music. So just getting into the drops. These are the nice drop shimmies. And getting into the chest. And keep playing with the shimmy, adding that 8 on top of it. All right. Okay. So you are to practice this one and get comfortable with it. Spend time, really understand and notice what the feeling of the 8 feels like and what does the shimmy feel like. So become aware, become present with your feeling as you are getting into the movement and try to understand what does it feel like when one part of the body is creating an 8 but the other one's making a shimmy. So what does that feel like? And then if you were to play with maybe shimmies here, you know, say this is also an 8 and a shimmy, right? But it's simpler because you're just doing both of them in your, I mean, it's not that easy, but it's simpler because you're focusing your attention on shimmying the same body part that you're doing the 8 on. But what I want you to do is the shimmy in a different spot and create a 8 in a different part of your body. Okay? So not combining the 2 for 1, like it's not just the chest shimmy and the chest 8. Instead, it's the chest shimmy and maybe an 8 down here. You know, so this is just a simple example, and you can try many of these examples because you can create a lot of different types of 8s. So see how creative you can get with this and what kind of variety can really come out of the same concept but tried 3 different times in 3 different ways. Keep sending in those videos and I'll see you tomorrow.